Hello everyone, this is Lillian. I am here to show you the mini album that we created in my Magical Crafty Event. As you can see, it's a mini album, easy to put together. I've made these before and really it's my favorite because it's the perfect gift to give to anybody. The only thing that's missing to it is the dangle, but let's go through a flip through. I used Echo Park, what is it? Something Wish 2. I'll make sure that I list it. But the front cover is, I made this using Cricut Design Space. The castle is a Cricut Design image. The ears I made myself, made it into a shaker. And then, of course, the sentiment, I made in Cricut as well. So, I like chunky. So you have the ears. I made them in gold. And, of course, as you could see, it's a shaker. Look at all the pretty colors. And then, of course, the castle is popped, which I love how it gives that dimensional look. And then, of course, the sentiment. Multiple layers, the baby blue, the white, the black, and then, of course, the gold on top. So, love this. I'm thinking of making it maybe a little bundle to put in my shop. What do you guys think? This is the small size that fits this 4x6. So, great for either a craft project, or even a scrapbook. So let's go ahead and get started. I left this place blank because I want to journal here. And then the great thing about these mini albums is you could add as many pages as you want, of course, depending how chunky you make them. And then one of the things so I have a total of, I'd say about maybe 14 pictures. But you could fit like over 20 pictures because each page I made into a pocket. So I have an example right here. So I didn't put a tag in every one of them, but you can. So that's an additional 14 pictures. So yeah, this little album can hold close to what, 14, about 28 pictures, 30 pictures, depending on the size. So this is my first page. This is actually our trip in April. It was my birthday. So this is our first page. And I had these stars, these puffy stars, and it went perfect for with these colors. And then all the embellishments come from the kit. I used the sticker book, the chipboard, and then a 6x6 paper pad. That's it. So this whole, and we had a lot of the kit left over. But yeah, it's a 6x6 pad and the sticker book and chipboard, and that was it. And of course, a little bit of cardstock, right? But this is my first page, and then here's my second page. So as you could see, these size pictures, so the total size of the page is about 5.5 by 4. And so my pictures, I kept them at 2.5 by 3.25 maybe, because I really wanted to add embellishments. But I could have had large pictures here. And look at how cute. Again, it was all the sticker and the chipboard that I used. And then the sticker book has all these sentiments, which is great. And so here's my next. And I love this collection because it really, look at it, has all the snacks paper, and I love that it has all those little embellishments that's just perfect to add. This is my next. I did a little flippy here because I wanted to keep all the pictures of looking at the Ferris wheel together. So here's my daughter and I. And then there's the hubby and I. And then, of course, here's the three of us. Love it. I really love the way it came out, especially, you know, as I make these, that I have the pictures. So here it is. So here's, you know, the one that I did, and actually it should be going the other way because I wanted to put, you know, it was the Food and Wine Festival, so I wanted to put the beer picture here. So all of the pages have a pocket, so you could add more pictures or journaling. It could be, you know, a decorative tag. When we first did it, you know, I told the girls that you could make that because they had so much of the kit left over. So, I mean, that's a lot of pictures that this little book can hold when you create the pages with a pocket. Which I did because, you know, I got the pages from the 6x6, cut it to this size, and then just glued it, making sure to leave the top as a pocket. So as you could see here, you could certainly print out small pictures and put 2 pictures in one page. It still allows room for embellishing, which I love. Look at all the sentiments I put. But for the most part, I stayed with the one picture. And I didn't do any big landscape ones. I could have, but I didn't. I like to change up, you know, these little mini albums. But I think it's a perfect little gift. If you're going to put it together, maybe a little small occasion, you know, or like little trips like this. I mean, it's so easy. And because the real estate is so small, you could quickly put this together. I think I did this, I would say, in under a day. Because again, it's a mini album. So, and again, all of these sentiments come in the paper pack. So these sentiments came in the paper pack as a cut apart. And then remember, I used the sticker book, that it has all these other sentiments. So it worked out perfectly. And I just love that it still offers that you could embellish it a lot. This is one of my favorite pages. I'm missing a picture here. But I love this. So this film strip is in the sticker book. This is one of the biggest chipboard, and I was like, I couldn't use a lot of the chipboard because they were so big, but this one was perfect for my last page. And then I printed itty bitty little pictures. As you can see, I forgot one, right? But look at how cute that is. I'm about to cut this out in bigger for my 12x12 and do something similar. But I love this page. I'm glad that I was able to do that. And that was it. And then at the back, I put this little sentiment, magical memories inside. So appropriate, super cute for any little occasion, you know, that you just want a gift or maybe for yourself. Again, this was for my birthday. It was perfect. And this is what the girls made. For the most part, I put the album together and then they worked on the cover. Because a lot, you know, they didn't bring pictures, but they got pictures of the pages and all the little extra goodies to put it together. So, yeah. So if you're interested, you know, in joining some of my crafty events, join my Facebook page. It's called Scrapgoodness by Lillian. I'll go ahead and link it below. Message me if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer any if you do. But love this. I hope you do too. And yeah, so I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.